Hi guys, how's it going? This is Uzma, Yakoob, you're watching Sculpt Beauty TV, and don't I look extremely messed up? Yes, I do. This is the Little Red Riding Hood zombified makeup tutorial, okay? Now, I've kind of done parts of my face which, you know, are simple to do, or I've already shown you, okay? The video before, I've shown you how to create a zombie base, and if you have missed that, it's in the description box below, okay? If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll be able to see the description box, so if you want to know how to create the zombie base, go to that video first, okay? Secondly, what I've done is I've done one eye. I'm going to show you how to do that eye. And then I'm going to show you how to do these scars, okay? And if you've seen, I've left one over, so I can show you how to do that, and then we can complete it with the blood, okay? And the only extra addition, which I'm not going to show you how to do, is put lipstick on, because I'm sure we all know how to put lipstick on. If you don't, just follow your lip line and fill your lips in, okay? And you can go for any colour you like, right? Now, as you know, I'm doing these videos blog style because I want you guys to get them straight away, you guys will be able to see me do the makeup from beginning to the end. All right, so bear with me. I'll go through the rest of what I've done to myself later on in the video. Okay, so I've primed my eye and I've got my zombie contact lenses on. Now, what I'm going to be using is the Sculpt Beauty Stage Palette in Natural. Great palette to have if you guys don't already have it, okay? Now, I'm going to go into the shimmer white. It's a bright shimmer white there, okay? Now, the reason why I'm using a shimmer white is because I've got white powder all over my face anyway. Well, sorry, white face paint all over my face anyway, okay? So you want your eye makeup to stand out a little bit. So I'm going to apply that. I'm going to take it right to the inner corner, like so. Yeah, inner corner. There you go. The next thing we're going to do is do our eyeshadow. Now, you got to remember, Little Red Riding Hood was a young little girl, and what we're trying to do is create the wide eye effect. Okay, so big eyes, big round innocent eyes. Well, I'm sure they don't really look innocent, you know, the way I've worn it, but that's the whole idea. Okay, so we're going to go into this very natural shimmer color here, like so. And I'm going to cover my whole eyelid with this. This is like as close to skin tone that I can get it. Like so. Okay, I'm really sorry if I'm scaring people whilst I'm doing this tutorial. If any young children are watching this, which I'm hoping that they're not, it's only me. I'm harmless. It's not just makeup. Okay, and get some of that underneath. Now you could keep your eye makeup really basic, okay, because it's all the blood or the eyelashes and stuff which create the effect, okay. So and with this look, because it's red and stuff, you get mixed up with a devil if you go for the whole vamp eyes. So I wanted to go for something a little bit softer and a little bit innocent. I say softer, but then I look like this. It doesn't make sense, right? Right. So then I've got that there. The next colour I'm going to go into is a brown. And I'm using most shimmer colours here. So I've got a brown here. Now the thing is, we are trying to create this wide eye effect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just on top of my crease line, I'm going to brush this on. Yeah, creating this round shape. Almost animated. Okay, I'm going to come a little bit closer because I don't know whether or not you guys can see properly what I'm doing. And that's a shame if you can't. Okay. So you've got the round shape there. Yeah? And then you bring this below because you don't want to create a cat eye. That's not what we're trying to create. Okay, so I've got that there, yeah? The next thing I'm going to do is go into my black, and we are just going to, with a thinner makeup brush, draw on Now you're not supposed to blend this in, okay? The whole point is to create this animated wide eye look, okay? So you could see that I've done that there. And we're going to bring this right down to the bottom here, okay? And we're going to stop there, okay? So you've got that there. Now what are we going to do is we're going to get some white eyeliner. Now you could use white kohl eyeliner if you want. I've got the Sculpt Beauty white Jyline, which is amazing. Now I'm going to get some of that onto my brush and we're going to apply this in our waterline. Now as you can see, I'm being kind of rough. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to paint this over our lashes. Yeah, so colour your lashes in white, which is why it's better to use a liquid or a, you know, like this Jyline gel eyeliner, because you could really coat your brush well, okay? Sorry, you could coat your lashes well, but you lot thought, well, she doesn't really make sense. Okay, so we got that there. Now we're going to put our eyeliner on. So I've got the Sculpt Beauty Jyline again, okay? I love using this stuff. You don't have to use it if you don't want to, but I could assure you that if you've tried it out, you will never go back to a standard eyeliner. Okay, now again, we're trying to create this wide eye look, okay? So what we're going to do is go really, really thin at the front. And I'll make it a little bit thicker towards the end. Like so. It doesn't have to be perfect because we are blending this in. Okay, and then go back into our brush that we use to blend. I can't seem to find mine. I don't really know where it's gone. Ah, here it is. Alright, so get your brush and blend this in. Now I've just dipped my brush into a bit of black. And there you go. And you can go back into your base colour. There you go. Now the last thing we're going to do with this eyeliner is we're going to, as you can see, I've got some under eyelashes down here. Okay, so that's the reason why we're painting our under lashes white. So when we put the false under lashes in, it kind of looks pretty good, right? So with what we have to do is we have to create our waterline underneath here. So the bottom of our lash, basically our lash line underneath. Okay, so I'm going to start down here. And I'm just going to draw that on. As you can see, I'm not taking it right to the bottom. There you go. There you go. And then let's soften this up a little bit. Now I haven't put anything on my brush yet. And you could soften it up with a bit of brown if you want. Always feel free to go back into your anything that you need to reapply. Like at the moment I'm reapplying this white because I really want it to stand out. Okay, so we've got that there. So that's our eye makeup more or less done. Before I put my lashes on, I'm going to put my glue on my lashes before I do the thing I'm about to show you. Now, usually these videos are edited really well, but unfortunately we haven't been able to do the tutorial for you sooner. So instead of not having a tutorial, I've kind of done it this way, so at least you guys got something. And I kind of really was looking forward to doing this tutorial, so I just thought, you know what, better than not doing it, let's do it blog style. Let's go back to the old school. Okay, now I've got a lip liner here, a red one, and we're going to create some veins, okay? So all I'm doing is making some lines, some rough lines anywhere, as you could see, like so. And you could actually take them coming out of your eyes, and that's it. And let's soften this up a little bit with your brush. The good thing about Halloween makeup is it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. If you're not flawless at this, it doesn't really matter. You could just go with the flow. Okay, so again, I'm using like very dolly-fied eyelashes, very thin ones. I'm not going to use the whole big fat glamorous ones, because the whole point of this look is to look sweet and innocent, but not so sweet and innocent. So I've applied that there, so let that dry. Now, like I said, I'm going to apply some underneath eyelashes. Now these are my underneath eyelashes. Can you see them? Yes, you can. Okay, now you could get these from the Sculpt Beauty shop, sculptbeauty.com/shop. Okay, now these are brilliant for dolly eyes. If you could actually use individual eyelashes as well if you want. Okay, now be careful with applying these. Make sure that when you're applying them to your lash line, like we're applying them on underneath our skin, so we're all right. Okay, but if you're going to use these, you know, for another look, and you're applying them just to enhance your under lashes, then just be careful you slip them in properly, okay, because yeah, you might get yourself into a bit of a sticky situation. Right, so make sure that the lashes are going out like that and not like that, okay, because our natural eyelashes go out like that. So the line that you created with your eyeliner, you want to place these on top of that. There you go. So they look natural. Yeah, I think I've placed mine a little bit lower. Oh dear. That is not great. I'm trying to rush through this, otherwise it's going to take forever for this video to upload. And I don't want it to take it forever because, yeah. Anyways, that will do. So I've got my lash there, stick it on, and then apply a bit of mascara to your top eyelashes so it blends in properly. Okay, so that is our eye makeup and the rest of our makeup done with a bit of lipstick. Okay, so keep it simple and you know you'll be all right. Now if you want to go the extra mile and create this really nasty looking scar, then I'm going to show you how to do that now. Okay, I've done one, I've done two, I'm going to do the third one, and you know, then we're going to fill it in with blood and finish this off as well. So the first thing you need is some eyelash glue. Okay, now you could use the professional stuff, which you can use to apply this. Otherwise, this glue is more than perfect to use. Okay, so I'm going to start off with applying some of this on my skin. Now this is just to stick on. Okay, it's just to stick the tissue on. Now we're going to be using tissue. All of mine have fallen on the floor. Now I'm going to use standard toilet paper. Okay, just the stuff that you get and you buy from the supermarket, wherever you buy your toilet paper, and we're going to cut it into little strips. Use your just tear it to create the most natural looking scar. We're going to stick this on like so. Okay, so now the idea is to layer this. Now you layer it so to create that skin type effect. Now I'm using liquid flesh, which you can get from fancy dress shops or special effects makeup shops. You can actually use PVA glue if you like, okay? It's the same type of thing, and when you use it, you're going to know it's kind of that elasticated type feel. Now, when you're going to use this, make sure you use brushes that you don't mind never using again. You don't mind throwing away. Okay, so what we're going to do is, now the thing with this is it dries clear. Okay, so get that on. Now, I did actually do a tutorial last year with this same type of thing. It just adds to your look, you know, and I actually wore the look out when I went on Halloween, and it really did create quite an impact. It was so much fun, you know. The year before that I went as Catwoman, because she's my favourite superhero. But one thing I've got to say, it is so much fun dressing up like a zombie. Right, as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm doing the same thing. I'm just ripping and sticking on, and then applying some of my liquid flesh on, and then just applying another bit of tissue. Now we're going to do a couple of layers of that. So I've done 2. This is my 3rd one, and I think we should be alright with 3 layers. Okay. I just had my niece and my sister just drive up to pick something up from the house, and unfortunately I had to open the door looking like this, and I think I really scared my niece quite badly. She's only 5, bless her. So my sister had to drive away and scurry me into the house. So yeah, if you've got children, make sure they don't see you like this, because, you know, poor things are going to get nightmares. Okay, so that is the final layer. Now we just need this to dry. Okay. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to rip this up a little bit. Okay, so firstly, make sure it's dry. It dries quite quickly, okay, and secondly, you need something to rip it, okay. Now, I've just got the end of a pin. Use tweezers, you know, don't try to use scissors, but be careful, this is your skin, okay, and you don't want to poke yourself, so be really, really careful. Okay, so that's dry already. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a scar by ripping into this. Now, again, I'm being really careful. I know where my skin starts, my face starts, so to be, and you're going to, so we're kind of creating little bits of pockets as well. There you go. Okay, so you've got that there. Okay, so that's my scar, and I've ripped that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this with foundation. So get your foundation. I'm going to be using the Sculpt Beauty palette. Now, the great thing about these palettes are that you can actually really contour your makeup. Okay, so, and the colour goes a long way. So, it is professional colour. Right. I'm doing this as quick as I can because I can actually see the red battery life mark saying that my camera's about to die. We don't want that. Right, so we've done that. Now I'm going to make this a little bit white. Okay, so I've got my face paints again. You know, some of you actually said to me that we like your tutorials blog site style. We don't like the whole professional production team stuff. So I've decided to do that for you guys now and then if this one goes down a treat. But one thing I have to say, a lot of this riff-raffing about that I do does get edited, you know. Right, so I've covered that with my foundation and my white. Okay, so now we're going to go back into our eyeliner. Okay, so I'm using the Sculpt Beauty Jyline again. Get that on your brush, and what we're going to do is we're going to colour in where you ripped, and this is really going to shape your scar as well. Okay, so okay, so there you go. Ooh, this one has to be a little bit longer. So you've got my 3 slashes there. And we're going to contour this up a little bit by adding some brown eyeshadow. So just go into your palette and just the ends here. Just so it looks a little bit real. And you know what, guys? That's it, really. That's it. Now, the only other thing that we need to do is add blood. Now, I've got blood. You can buy this anywhere, supermarkets, absolutely anywhere, okay? And try and get the ones which is a little bit gooey, okay? Because that way it kind of sticks. And then we're going to just add this in the pockets that we've created. And you could just smear it anywhere that you want, like so. Now I am rushing now because I really don't want the battery to die for you. And I'm trying to keep this tutorial as short as possible as well, because it will take forever to upload and I don't want you guys to miss any parts of it. Okay, so you can actually, you know, smudge it a bit, and there you go. That is my wolf slash mark. And I'm going to put some more blood here. And that is that. Now the final thing I'm going to do is, in fact, add a dollop of blood here. And attach it to my eyes. Not both, just one. So it looks like I'm crying blood. There you go. And that is my finished tutorial, the zombie Little Red Riding Hood tutorial. There we have it. Okay, now in order to create my hair, I have not combed it and I've back combed it instead, and I've done 2 plaits. That's all I have done. The coat, I made the coat. I've created a circle, cut a slit down it, made a hood out of a square and attached it. It took me all of 15 minutes to do. So that was my hood, and that is a really inexpensive Little Red Riding Hood. Now, if you want to know how I created the base of this makeup, there is a video attached in the description box and below this, so check that out. Also, I've put last year's Halloween tutorial on there as well, which is a zombie style tutorial, which shows you how to do the scars in depth if you weren't able to catch on what I've done. That's it from me. If you are watching this on YouTube, everything that I have used, I have listed it in the description box below with the correct links. Facebook.com/sculptbeauty, Twitter.com/sculptbeauty is where you will find us. If you have any requests or anything like that, or just for some feedback, you know, message us or leave a comment below. If you like this video, there is a like button down here. Click like and tell us what you think. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, there is a subscribe button here somewhere. Click subscribe and join the family, guys, right? And what else do I need to tell you? iPhone, if you've got an iPhone, download the Sculpt Beauty iPhone app, available on Apple App Store, absolutely free. Yes, free. All right, you just need to get yourself an iPhone, right? So, yeah, download that. That's it from me. I am talking very, very fast because I am about to cut off any minute because I see the red battery life. That is one good thing about having a production team, because you don't need to worry about things like that. Now, if you are going out on Halloween, be safe, guys. Be absolutely safe. Make sure you take care of yourselves and take care of the people around you as well. Make sure if you're drinking, you're not driving as well. Have a great, great Halloween. Post your pictures on the facebook.com/sculptbeauty fan page. I would love to see. You know, show me what you guys have done. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. And that's it from me. See you later.